Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we are drinking Philadelphia Pale Ale from Yards Brewing Company out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give your unprofessional, somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. Appreciate you checking out this video. I've got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking today, gentlemen?
We're going to have that Philadelphia Pale Ale from Yards Brewing Company. So I'm excited to try it. I like pale ales, and I know these guys do.
Sound effects included.
There you go. Do we have to do that now every time we announce it? You did a little doodle, you know.
You didn't realize it, Jay.
I love that I can entertain people. If not just myself. Look at that. Smells like a pale ale. Looks like a pale ale.
Yeah.
Highly carbonated. Lots of bubbles.
Really carbonated when you drop it.
On the way to the attic.
It didn't break the glass. Yeah. Highly carbonated.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Oh. This is a pale ale, as the name implies. 4.6%, 37 IBUs. Uses Cascade, Centennial, Simcoe, and Columbus hops. And that's about it. We reviewed their signature IPA prior to this. And for those fan who watched us, would have learned that Yards didn't put a lot on their website about themselves or the individual beers. And they stayed true to the second one that I kind of looked into. Yards Brewing Company out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's formed in 1994. It's a regional brewery.
Good, huh?
That's all she wrote.
All right. There's one thing I'd say about some of these smaller breweries. It's, give us some info, right? Acquiring minds want to know. So
even some of the larger breweries, I mean,
yeah.
when we go to their websites, or we actually, I was recently traveling and sent both you guys some pictures of stuff from the tap rooms or the actual breweries, and there's much more information than you'd ever find on their website.
Yeah. All right. So Andy, you brought this one back.
Yes.
Road trip, right? Up to the Northeast. If I remember correctly. All right.
Northeasterly from here.
Yes. Which there are a lot of places that are that. So nobody has had this one. Is that right?
Not that I know of.
All right. Pale LJ, what do you think?
Well, I'm not a pale LJ.
I know.
Do I look pale?
No.
A rosy hue.
I want to like it, but I don't. To me, yeah, it is a traditional pale ale, but the bitter on it is almost too bitter to me. I know you'll laugh at that, Bill, but it's
Really?
a lot for me on this one. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the bitter and bitter on the back end of it that I'm not too fond of. So I'm gonna probably go with 6.5 on this one.
All right. I'll jump in there since Andy provided it. I agree with you 100%. This one has my favorite word, a little twang to it. And I don't know. It's different and not necessarily in a good way from what I would want a pale ale to be or what I've had in previous pale ales. So I'm a 6 on this one, honestly. You know, so it just has a flavor that, like you said, Jay, it's just, I mean, it's not the bitter aspect of it for me on this one. It's the flavor as again, I call it a twang, and Andy likes to tell me I'm wrong, but I mean, that's my word, so I'm going to use it. And I can't put my finger on what it is necessarily, but it's just not something I'm going to reach for, put it that way. So
Yeah.
I'm going to, yeah.
Pale ales, I normally like to think is something that I could have a 2 or 3 of. I mean, not a lot, but even this one, it's going to be a struggle to get through one. That bitter taste to me, almost a metallic in some ways.
Yep. And it's funny because when I took the first couple of sips here, I'm thinking, okay, did my glass not get washed right? Like was there some soap left in it or something?
Did it go skunky?
Yeah, I mean, it might have. But that was my first thought is, my first couple of sips, I was like, man, did I pick a wrong glass because maybe there was some remnants in it. Yeah, it's not so much of a skunk flavor. I don't know. It's just, like Jay said, it's maybe somewhat a metallic taste or, again, I kind of first thought I had a soapy taste, somewhat, but that was me just trying to process what I was tasting. So yeah, I'm going to give this one
Didn't you
I don't
say
know.
6
This was
already?
tough. Did I say 6 already? Because that's,
You
it's
said
like I'm
6 already.
I'm trying to talk myself lower. Like it's like
Well,
definitely not going higher. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'll stick with a
Well,
6. I'm hoping I'm hoping it's just a time factor thing here.
I'll do that for you. Yeah, I did taste it, and it's like coating my tongue now, and it's not a good bitter, Jay, because when you said, "Oh, it's too bitter," you like the
I like
especially
bitter.
these
Yeah.
exotic, these far-reaching IPAs. This is not a good bitter. It does have a metallic soapy taste. I can't name it. It tastes light. I mean, it is 4.6%, so it's very light and easy to take down, but not because of the good flavor. It's just okay. 5.5 for me.
Yeah, I think the more I drink of this, the lower my score probably would go as I continue. But I'll stay on a 6 at this point. Yeah, it's just and I couldn't find. I mean, I think we've all looked for some sort of date on this thing, because obviously if we were way out of date on it, we
picked it up
we'd want to say that.
almost 6 months ago.
Yeah. That is going to be a 6 for the Philadelphia Pale Ale from Yards Brewing Company out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This one is, as we mentioned, got a little different flavor to it. So if you've had this and, you've experienced something else, please let us know. We definitely love to hear that feedback down in the comments. But if you have not had it, then pick it up and you can judge for yourself and let us know as well. With that, be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. Check us out on all social media links down below in the description. Come say hey in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. Link is also down in the description, and you can pick up some Hopped Up Beer Review merch if you so like Jay's shirt there or some other things. Again, Andy has a class today. Other things, link is down in the description, but you already knew that. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.